Buying your first home in Southern California could be an exciting and overwhelming process, but don't worry, I'm here to help. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the entire process of buying your first home step by step. My name is Roman with eXp Realty, and I specialize in helping first-time homebuyers buy their new home. Whether you're starting to think of buying a house or you're ready to make an offer, this guide will help you navigate the journey smoothly. Before we get started, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me direct. My email and phone number are in the description down below. The first thing to do is prepare financially and mentally. Buying a home is a difficult process and an emotional process at that. First thing you should do is check your credit score to make sure your credit score is good. By having a higher credit score, it helps you get a better mortgage rate and pay lower fees. If you feel like your credit score is on the lower end, before moving forward, get that credit score fixed. So maybe pay off any debts, close out some of the credit cards, or even dispute any negative items on your credit report that will help you increase your credit score. Next, save for a down payment. In Southern California, you need about 3% at minimum to get a loan. Now, this is not counting any first-time homebuyer programs that are out there that will allow 100% financing. This is based on you putting a down payment and obtaining a loan. So a minimum down payment in Southern California is anywhere between 3% and it may go up to 20% depending on your financing. Additionally, you want to save about 2 to 5% for closing costs, depending again on what you're buying and the type of a loan you're going to have. Creating a budget will help you understand how much you can afford to spend on a home. If you're unsure where to start, give me a call or contact a licensed loan officer for guidance. Additionally, you want to have an emergency fund as well when buying a house in case of any surprises along the way or even after you move into the new home. Ideally, this fund should cover about 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Number 2, understand your mortgage options. There are several types of mortgage options that are available for first-time homebuyers. Now, you have your conventional financing, which is the typical anywhere between 5 and 20% down payment. You have your FHA option, which is great for first-time homebuyers because they have a more lenient credit score and a lower down payment option. And of course, you have your VA loans for veterans, which is most of the time 100% financing, which is also great. Something to keep in mind when applying for a FHA or VA loan, if you are buying a condominium or a townhouse, make sure the HOA allows FHA financing or VA financing. A lot of those places will not allow those type of financing. For single-family homes, you're good to go. Get a pre-approval for a mortgage. This will show the sellers that you're a competitive buyer and you're a serious buyer at that. This will include the lender running your credit, giving them your financial information, and in return, they'll give you a letter stating how much you can afford that you can take with you when submitting offers on homes that you like. If you need help finding a reliable lender, give me a call. When comparing mortgage options, pay attention to the interest rates and the terms of the loan. Fixed rate mortgages have stable interest rates and monthly payments, while adjustable rate mortgages, ARMs, have fixed rates for a portion of the year and then they go adjustable. So depending on what your ultimate long-term goal is with the house, make sure you get an appropriate loan program or at least you understand the consequences of each. Number 3, working with a knowledgeable real estate agent is key to finding your dream home. You want to make sure your real estate agent is experienced, has knowledge of the Southern California market, and of course has knowledge of the local market that you're trying to buy in. It's very important to assess market trends for that particular area to get a better understanding where you're going to be when time comes to making an offer on a home that you like. When choosing an agent, look for someone with good reviews, experience in the area, and personality that matches yours. Remember, you'll be working closely with this person, so it's important to feel comfortable. Number 4, house hunting. Now comes the fun part of looking for houses. Make a list of your must-haves and nice-to-have. Consider factors like number of bedrooms, square footage, lot size, and proximity to your favorite restaurants, maybe to your work or to schools. Attend open houses and schedule private showings with your agent. Take notes and pictures to help you remember each property. By taking notes or even pictures or video of a property that you saw will help you memorize it or will help you remember what the property looked like. Keep in mind, if you're gonna look at 5, 6, 7 homes on any given weekend, you're gonna forget what the first house looked like by the time you reach house number 6 or 7. And keep in mind that even though we're in the seller's market, homes do sell relatively quick in Southern California. don't rush into things, keep calm, and finding the right house does take time and even takes multiple offers to get it. Additionally, consider future resale value of the homes you view. If you plan to live in the home for many years, it's wise to think of potential appreciation and appeal to future buyers. Number 5, making an offer. Now, once you find a home that you love, your real estate agent will be able to help you put a strong offer together by looking at comparables, talking to the listing agent to see where they are with offers, and coming up with a strategy to potentially help you purchase the new home that you like. Once you find a home that you love, it's time to make an offer. Your real estate agent will help you determine a fair offer price based on comparable homes in the area. Be prepared to negotiate. The seller may possibly counter your offer, and at that point, you would need to either accept it, counter back, or just cancel it. During the negotiation process, keep your budget and priorities in mind. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement, but staying grounded will help you make smart financial decisions. Number 6, home inspections. You entered escrow, now it's time to do a home inspection. Home inspections are essential. They will help you uncover any hidden issues or even visible issues that's wrong with the house. Whether it's small items like a leaky faucet, broken window, to something bigger like foundation issues or to roof problems. This will help you negotiate a credit or repair prior to you closing escrow. The lender will require an appraisal to determine home's value. This ensures the loan amount doesn't exceed the home's worth. If the appraisal comes in too low, be prepared to go back to the table and renegotiate, or as an option, you would have to bring in an additional money to cover the difference. Keep in mind that additional money will be the money on top of your down payment. Number 7, closing the deal. Before signing any paperwork, make sure you do a final walkthrough. You want to make sure that any agreed upon repairs were completed and that the house stayed in the same condition as it was before. This is your last chance to address any issues before the sale is finalized. Once the walkthrough is done, your escrow company will schedule an appointment with the notary either in the escrow office or at the location that's convenient to you, such as your home or work. At that point, you're going to sign off on all the financial documents, such as your loan documents. You're going to make sure that all fees are in line with what was told to you prior to you entering escrow. And if everything looks good, you're going to sign the loan documents, notarize, send over the remainder of the funds, such as the closing cost and your down payment. And finally, you're good to go. You should be able to receive your keys within about 1 to 2 days after the loan signs and records at the county courthouse. So there you have it. Those are the essential 7 tips of buying your first home in Southern California. Now keep in mind that everybody's different, everybody's situation is different. Sometimes the process goes smooth, sometimes it doesn't. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My information, my phone number, and email address is linked down below.